The scenario was, if you remember, it was a birthday party. It was an 8-year-old missing autistic kid. Middle functioning. It's in the summertime, 90 degrees out. He's been gone for about 35 minutes. And he went missing from a birthday party in a neighborhood he wasn't familiar with. So not only are we now going to picture a birthday party, but we're going to use our other senses, and I want to apply motion and sound to this birthday party. Because if you're like me, you're thinking a little kid at a birthday party is fantastic. There's all this, there's games and there's friends and there's candy and there's cake and there's all these cool things to do. Why would a little kid wander from a birthday party? Well, let's add some sensory information to it, and let's add noise and movement. Now, why does that matter? Why does knowing the sensory world that this child, quote unquote, wandered from, why does that matter? Well, it matters because of this. Where you're going to find this kid, this wandering, missing 8-year-old autistic kid, isn't randomly walking down the road. He's not going to happen upon a backyard 6 neighborhoods away. Where you're going to find him, this individual who, quote unquote, wandered from this birthday party, is in the backseat of mom's car in the driveway. Because little Billy didn't wander from the birthday party. He escaped the birthday party. He escaped the sensory assault of that birthday party. He had too much information, too much input. He's got all these little kids running around and screaming. He's got the dog barking. He's got the planes flying overhead. It's hot. There's a lot going on visually. He's got mom yelling at him to keep his bathing suit on because we can't get naked because there's people here. And he's got dad telling him to go play with little Tommy over there because little Tommy doesn't have any friends, and get your finger out of your nose, and I don't care if your nose itches, do you need a tissue? And you have all these things going on in little Billy's world. It's more than just a little kid's birthday party that you or I think. If you apply the sensory part of this, you start to see how this kid is under assault, and it becomes too much, and he needs to escape and go someplace quiet. So where's he going to go? He's going to go in the backseat of his car, and you're going to find him with his hands in his ears, with his eyes closed, just rocking back and forth. Now, if it's summertime, it's 90 degrees out, and he's been in that car for 15 minutes, what he's going to do is he's going to fall asleep. And then when he falls asleep, he's going to go unconscious. And you have maybe a half hour to find him before he dies. All right? And this isn't hypothetical. This has happened. I can show you the news stories where massive search endeavors, search and rescue teams, cops, police, fire, EMS, all walk past the driveway 1,000 different times looking for a missing kid. All the while, they're walking right past him, and he's in the trunk of the car or in the back seat of the car, and ends up found days later, deceased. Because they focused on the grand scale search and the maps, and they didn't apply very basic information on a sensory level and ask, why does this kid wander, quote unquote, from a birthday party? And it happens a lot.